In the opening scene, some thugs enter a supermarket and attack the attendant. They force him to open the register and ask for more money. As they force him to open the safe at the back, a young lady shows up to pay for some items. She then provokes the robbers into a fight in the supermarket. She, however, manages to dispatch them all, defeating them with a lot of ease. The scene jumps to a ballet ceremony where one of the performers feels uncomfortable and stressed. The girl from the opening scene, named Akju, receives a call from her best friend, named Minhee. Minhee appears to be unsettled and requests that she bypass her apartment if she has time. Without a second thought, Akju leaves on her bike. Upon reaching, she rings the doorbell, but Minhee doesn't respond, hence letting herself in. While inside, she only finds a wrapped box on the bed and opens it. She notices a paper where Minhee asks her to avenge on her behalf with an address. She tries calling on her phone but realizes it's ringing from the toilet. Shockingly, Minhee had committed suicide in her bathroom. In a flashback, frozen Akju sits outside and recalls the time she met Minhee at a confectionery shop. It was Akju's birthday, but being a loner, she had no one to celebrate with. Minhee quickly recognized her as a former classmate from 8th grade. The two later hanged out at a diner to celebrate her birthday. It is here that Akju revealed that she was a bodyguard for VIP people overseas. Minhee also informed her that she was doing ballet, and the two have since become closest friends. They had a lot of good times together, and enjoyed each other's company often. From being a loner, Akju got Minhee by her side, which changed her life. Akju returns home and searches for the information Minhee left on the note. She dives into a chit-chat account where she tries to place an order, but the other party leaves the chat. While staring at their photos, Minhee's phone rings, and she picks it up. A man's voice makes her feel blamed for not being answered and threatens to make her life miserable. He continues to give her directions on where to meet. The following day, a certain car arrives, and one man named Choi moves out. He hands some men certain packages with drugs disguised in food packages. Akju is also watching everything. Choi tries to call Minhee again, but after the failed call, he drives away. Akju stealthily follows him, and when he reaches his house, Akju gets inside the premises for a better view. The following day, when Choi leaves, Akju goes to his home and breaks inside. She wires some recording devices and goes through most of the rooms, checking for any intel that might give her a lead. Shortly after, she discovers a sex room and a number of flash discs with different names. She gets one belonging to Minhee and notices how Choi sexually offended her. In a flashback, we learn that this was the reason for Minhee's distress at the ballet ceremony. Back home, Akju overhears Choi making plans on a call to go fish some girls the following day. After learning of the venue, she heads to the club, where she spots Choi on the upper level. She goes up to track him, but he shockingly runs into her, pretending to know her from the past. Akju realizes it's part of his trick and keeps the conversation going. The two later drive together in Choi's Lamborghini. Akju inquires if they are heading to his place, but Choi replies that they are going to the hotel, but she would love it. While checking in, Akju notices the men critically before they proceed to their room. While inside, Akju stays silent as Choi praises the room. He then asks if she needs a drink, and Akju agrees. In the scene, Choi is seen preparing his items and a camera, with Akju lying helpless as though drugged. While he attempts to assault her while filming, she attacks him with a blade, and a fight ensues in the room. Realizing that Akju is not an ordinary girl, Choi fights with all his might, but Akju also seems determined to accomplish her mission. She manages to get an upper hand and stab him in the cheek, but before she finishes, Choi's goon interrupts. She manages to escape, but another man with a chainsaw tries to attack her. She miraculously gets saved by another high school girl, and the two escape with Choi's Lamborghini. Later on, Choi gets operated on, and his gang as well as the gang leader visit him. Being in the trafficking business, the gang leader is not happy that Choi uses the girls for porn. He warns him and grants him only 3 days to present Akju before him. On the other hand, Akju and the girl sit down in a cafe, where the girl reveals the evil done to them. They are always filmed and blackmailed to do whatever their bosses want, or else their videos will be uploaded to the public. She tells Akju that she has a plan and has hope that Akju will help save them all. Choi visits his partner, Myung-shik, for help. He reveals that Akju took his face and Lamborghini, and requested his help in hunting her down. He offers him 100 million if the job gets done in 2 days. Akju reaches out to an old friend to find weapons in order to strategize the best way to attack the gang. Later that day, she meets with some arms dealers whom she pays, and they present her with different guns of her choice. Choi recalls that his car had a GPS system. Back home, Akju prepares her guns, lets the girl take a rest and goes shopping. Upon returning home, she finds the girl missing, and shortly she gets ambushed, but she manages to escape through the window. The following day, Choi reports to the gang owner that he killed Akju and buried her body. He, however, gets terminated from their gang after learning that he has other businesses he's been operating. The girl was kidnapped by Choi and his partner, who asked her about Akju. When she fails to reveal anything, they resort to torturing her. Akju attacks the men at the hotel, inquiring about Choi's whereabouts. Later that night, she heads to the gang's base of operation. She kills the men in the elevator and proceeds to the basement. She asks if anyone has seen the high school girl, but shortly the gang leader shows up. Without saying a word, she shoots him dead, and a fight ensues when all the workers attack her at once. Being determined and committed to her revenge, Akju ruthlessly engages everyone and manages to dispatch them all single-handedly. Later, she moves out, where she finds Myung. She notices the girl, but before she shoots him, Choi shoots her on the shoulder. Choi also double-crosses Myung and shoots him. Before she finishes Akju, the girl reluctantly misses her shots at him, giving Akju a chance to shoot him. In the next scene, they take Choi to the beach and prepare to burn him alive. Choi pleads and promises to offer her money, but Akju savagely burns him to death. Later, she goes to Choi's house and collects all the discs containing the videos of the victims. She then drives into the sunset, bringing the movie to an end. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.